Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the Capita Megadeath. Now if you're thinking of picking one of these up online, we do have affiliate links down in the description below for this and every other product mentioned in this review. If you're not buying online, go to your local shop, slap them a high five and say we sent you. This board features Capita's Alpine V1 profile with flat kicks, so you get rocker in the nose, camber, small little flat section, and then rocker in the tail. That camber section is going to give you all the load, pop, snap, and drive, while that rocker in the tips is going to give you ease of entry in and out of turns, as well as more optimal powder float. This board is available at 156, 159, 162, 157 wide, 161 wide, 165 wide, 169 wide. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a day that had 6+ inches of fresh pow, overcast skies, low to high winds, fresh pow, push piles, chop chunder, soft groomers, and I used my Rome Black Label bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. The big thing with this flex, and we've been stressing this now for 3 years, is that it's not overly stiff compared to the Black Snowboard of Death. That is stiffer. Everyone thinks because this is the mega version, it's gonna be stiffer, it's gonna be just a plank. It's not. It's a predictable middle of the road flex at best. You got more play in the tips because of that rocker and a stiffer midsection that still has a ton of torsional flex that's very quick to rebound. Stability, it's not the most stable thing out there. It's stable to a point. When you're on a groomer cruising at speeds, you're gonna notice that you get a little flap and that chatter does resonate back underfoot. Now in fresh pow, when you're sailing along on top of it, it's fine. But if you hit like a frozen boulder underneath, you are going to feel it. This board is not good for crust busting. It's not gonna push through it. You gotta be aware of it. This is a very lively board and you want to make sure that you keep your knees bent and you're prepared for that. Ollies and pop. This board is predictable with its pop. It's easy to engage that camber section. You roll back on the tail and you basically balance on that little flat section and then leverage onto the rocker and it snaps. You're gonna get good spring out of this board. So send it off a side hit, launch a roller, hit a cat track gap, and if you're in fresh pow, porpoise along just fine. Okay, we're about halfway through this review. Go down, give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, or don't, who am I to tell you what to do? But at the same time, if you are enjoying this, you are enjoying the content and programming we put out, why don't you subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing anything we've got coming out for you. You can butter on this thing. You got a lot of rocker in the nose and that creates a nice sweet spot. You pop a 180, you flex into it, it locks in, and then you're able to snap out of it. With the tail, right where that little flat meets the rocker, it's a nice little flex point. You can just lock this into a tail press. You can get sideways, really flex it up. If you know what you're doing, you're gonna be able to butter with it, and I would really recommend doing it in POW versus just going out and being like, I'm gonna go butter every groomer. I don't know why you would do that on this board, but I see people doing it. This is where this board shines. It's fluid and nimble edge to edge. It locks in and you can rail turns. Now, if you get into really rutted out terrain and you're on edge and the snow starts to give out under you because you're skipping along, yeah, you can get bucked around. But when you're on a groomer, you can lay a trench with this thing. Short, tight, quick carves, medium, mellow carves, deep, hard, aggressive carves, it doesn't matter. It's got that power to slingshot you out. This is like driving a Formula One car. It's on rails. You can crank those turns with it if you have the skills for it. Some of you that bought this board don't have the skills for it. I've seen the comments and I've seen the clips of you riding that you tagged me in. Don't be that guy. Rider in mind, this board is for someone that wants an ultra lightweight, high-end tech story of a board and understands it's not a daily driver, it's something you bring out for special occasions. You know who you are, and those of you that don't, maybe you should rewatch this review a few times and let that sink in. Like what we're doing over here? Want to support us further? Swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. Did I need to ride this board again? No. Did I want to ride this board again? Yes. And I wanted to take it out in POW this time and see how it actually rode. And knowing that it wasn't the total best POW where it was bottomless was fine, because I wanted to see what was going to happen when I hit it. And it performed exactly how I want. Now, TC and I are very stoked on this board. We've been very stoked on this for the last 2 seasons previous to this. What we're not stoked on is the people that haven't heeded our warning where we're like, this is not a daily driver. This is a high-end sports car of a board. This is a special occasion deck. You guys that go out and hit rocks, run into lift towers, tomahawk, and then stick the nose in and then fold it backwards and it breaks, and then bitch about how this thing isn't durable. You didn't listen to the warning. Would you go friggin' hit curbs with a Ferrari? No, you wouldn't. You guys are the worst. And my favorite is the one, I was just riding along and this thing just disintegrated. It doesn't just disintegrate. You did something stupid to it. Heed the warning where we say this isn't an everyday deck, and understand that the way this is built to perform, it's not gonna be able to ride over rocks. You know, you're gonna get more damage with it. It's the way it's designed to be ultra lightweight and responsive. I really cannot stress that enough. Some of you watching this that are hate watching this and going, fuck this guy, you need to understand, we've warned you now for 3 seasons. Comparable boards, the Nidecker Megalight, the Lib Tech Cygnus BM, the Amplid Souly Grail. Binding recommendations, the Union Falcor, the Ride A10, the Rome Katana FASE. All right, it's another review of the Capita Megadeath. You can go back, watch TC's from last year or mine from the first year if you want, or if you're not feeling it, go watch something else. Do it. I dare you.